My fiancé said, "I need one last trip with my ex, you'll pay, smile quietly." I nodded, booked the flights, and screenshot her text for my lawyer. When she landed, I was already moved out. Her mom had the receipts, and the ex was my new client, who handed me her signed prenup. I, 35, male, had been with Marissa Quinn, 31, for 4 years. I worked as a senior commercial credit analyst at Gulf Atlantic Bank. Marissa ran social media for a boutique fitness franchise chain. We lived in Tampa in a 2-bedroom near Bayshore. Rent was $31.50 a month, plus parking and stupid fees. I made $132,000 a year with a 12% bonus target. Marissa made $68,000 plus free classes and brand deals. Weeknights, we rotated the same places. Ulel for birthdays, on Swan for date night, and a coffee shop she posted. Our friends were mostly couples from her gym circle. Brandon and Kelsey, Ryan and Tori, and Marissa's cousin Jenna. They liked patio brunches and group trips that turned into photo shoots. I liked quiet, good food, and numbers that added up. We were engaged for 8 months. Wedding date was set for September 13 at a waterfront venue. Marissa wanted the wedding to look expensive, not be expensive. She said, "People remember the vibe, not the bill." I insisted on a prenup early and calmly. I had a condo from before her and a growing brokerage account. Marissa rolled her eyes, then signed it anyway. She called it your little paperwork security blanket. 2 weeks later, my career offer landed like a clean punch. A recruiter I trusted called about a promotion in Charlotte, North Carolina. It was a VP role in commercial lending at a fintech bank. Base salary was $205,000 with a 30% bonus target. There was a $25,000 sign-on bonus and $50,000 relocation. Benefits included full health premiums, 6% 401k match, and stock units. The office was in South End, hybrid, 3 days in. It was a serious title, a serious runway, and a serious future. I brought it up at dinner in our kitchen quietly. Marissa was editing a reel with sparkly text. "I got an offer," I said. "It's Charlotte and it's a VP role." She didn't look up. "Charlotte is where fun goes to die," she said. "It's $205,000 base," I said. "Plus bonus, relocation, stock." She laughed like I told a joke. "You can't buy me friends with a spreadsheet," she said. "This sets us up," I said. "We can buy a house, pay cash for the wedding." She finally looked at me annoyed. "You want me to leave Tampa for your little bank thing?" "It's not little," I said. "It's what I've worked for." Marissa made a face like I embarrassed her. "Men chase titles," she said. "Women live." I felt something go flat inside my chest, not anger, just clarity. "Let's talk like adults," I said. "We can visit, see neighborhoods." She waved her phone at me. "No, we're not moving, end of story." Then she leaned back, smirking. "If you force it, you can move alone." That line sat on the counter with the dirty plates. It didn't fade. I slept that night with my back to her. She slept like nothing happened. Update: when I accepted the offer the next morning in my car, I called the recruiter, said yes, and kept my voice steady. I didn't tell Marissa that day. I watched her first. At dinner, she acted like the offer never happened. She complained about a girl at the gym copying her outfits. I brought it up again calm. "I accepted," I said. "I start in 6 weeks." She forked a piece of salmon, slow. "You're not serious," she said. "I am," I said. "I'm moving to Charlotte." Marissa put her fork down hard. "You always do this," she said. "Big decisions, no team." "I told you," I said. "You shut it down." She stared, then smiled in a mean way. "Okay," she said. "Go be important." After that, she used the same restart line for everything. "We're not discussing it," she said. In front of friends, she made it entertainment. At brunch, she raised her glass. "Cheers to Nathan and his bank fantasy," she said. "He thinks Charlotte is Paris." Brandon laughed too loud. "Bro, you're really doing it?" he asked. "It's a great job," I said. "It's the right move." Tori smirked at Marissa. "Let him go," she said. "He'll come crawling in 3 months." Marissa squeezed my thigh under the table. It wasn't affection, it was control. I didn't argue. I didn't beg them to understand. I met with a lawyer the next day after work. Her name was Claudia Kim, family law, sharp and calm. I told her we were engaged, not married. I told her we had a prenup signed. Claudia nodded, took notes. Keep records, she said. Texts, emails, payments, everything. I opened a new checking account in my name only. I moved my direct deposit to it. I kept paying my portion of rent. I stopped paying for her extras. I researched Charlotte at night silent. Commute times, neighborhoods, gym options, grocery stores. I found a one-bedroom sublet near Dilworth for my first 3 months. It was $20.50 a month, furnished, clean, boring. I also researched houses quietly. I wasn't buying yet, but I wanted a plan. Marissa didn't see any of it. She only saw that she was losing leverage. One evening, she walked in wearing a bright new dress. She spun once, waiting for my reaction. "It's cute," I said. "How much?" she shrugged. "Don't start," she said. "You're leaving, so buy me peace." That night, she posted a story of the dress. Caption was, "He better learn." I screenshot that too, not because I was petty, because I was awake. Update 2, I told Marissa the truth on a Tuesday after work. I did it in the living room, no distractions. "I'm moving on August 1, I said. "The wedding is off." Marissa blinked like she didn't understand English, then she laughed. "Stop," she said. "You're not canceling my wedding." "I already called the venue," I said. "I'm paying the cancellation." Her face snapped from amused to furious. "You can't do that," she said. "I can," I said. "It's my life." She walked toward me close. A performance started in her eyes. "Say you're kidding," she said. "Say you're scared and acting weird." "I'm not scared," I said. "I'm done being mocked." Marissa's voice went low. "You're throwing away us for money." "I'm choosing respect," I said. "Money is just the proof." She pointed at the ring on her finger. "So what, you'll just abandon me?" "I'm ending an engagement," I said, "not abandoning a partner." She snapped her fingers like an idea landed. "Fine," she said. "I'll come." I watched her carefully. She never gave in without collecting interest. "You'll come to Charlotte?" I asked. "You hated the idea." She smiled sweetly. "I'm flexible," she said. "I'm growing." Then she lifted her phone, already scrolling. "But first," she said, "I need something." I waited. Her thumb hovered like she enjoyed the setup. "I need closure with Derek," she said. "One last trip, then I'm yours." I kept my face blank. "You mean your ex?" I said. Marissa nodded like it was normal. "He deserves a goodbye," she said. "You want to travel with him," I said, "before we move and marry?" "It's a closure trip," she said. "Adults do this." I didn't raise my voice. "How does paying fit in?" I asked. Marissa shrugged. "You're forcing this move," she said. "So you cover it." I stared at her. She stared back, confident. "Say no," she said. "Prove you're controlling." "I'm not controlling," I said. "I'm deciding." She leaned in, eyes wet on command. "If you love me, you'll let me heal," she said. I could feel the script line by line. I also saw the trap. I said yes anyway, not because I agreed, because I needed facts. Marissa's smile returned instantly. "Good," she said. "Book something nice." That night she sent the details in a text. Dates, resort, flight times, and a little smile emoji. I booked it as asked. Then I forwarded everything to Claudia. Claudia replied with one line. "Keep going, keep calm." 3 days later, Marissa's mom called me. Her name was Linda and she always liked me. "Nathan, are you home?" she asked. Her voice trembled, controlled. "Yes," I said. "What's wrong?" "I saw charges," she said. "Trip charges, wedding charges, lots." Linda had paid our venue deposit on her card. Marissa promised to reimburse her after brand checks cleared. Linda continued, voice tight. "She used my card again," she said, "and I found receipts in her car." I didn't speak. I let her finish. "There are screenshots," Linda said. "Messages too. I'm sick." I swallowed once. "Linda, I'm sorry," I said. "I believe you." She exhaled hard. "She called you boring," Linda said. "She said you were her bank." Linda offered to drop the receipts off. I told her to email scans, then keep originals safe. Linda did it within an hour. Receipts, a printed itinerary, and photos of a group chat. In the chat, Marissa wrote one sentence that ended everything. "He'll pay, then I'll ghost." I didn't cry. I didn't shake. I just felt done. I replied to Marissa's last text like nothing was wrong. "Booked." "Details in your email," I wrote. She responded fast. "Knew you'd do the right thing." The next morning, I went back to Claudia. I handed her a folder, thick and organized. Claudia flipped through calm. "This is clean," she said. "You'll be fine." What do I do now? I asked. Protect your assets, she said. Move your things while she's gone. And the prenup? I asked. I want a copy, Claudia nodded. We'll get it, she said, one way or another. Update 3. Marissa left for the trip on a Friday morning. She rolled her suitcase out like she owned the hallway. She kissed my cheek light and fast. It felt like she kissed a mirror. Don't be weird, she said. Remember, I'm healing. Have a safe flight, I said. My voice stayed flat. She stopped at the door. Smile more, she said. You look guilty. Then she walked out without looking back. As soon as her rideshare pulled away, I started. Not dramatic, not rushed, just efficient. I boxed my clothes first, then my records, then my electronics. I left the furniture I didn't own. I took what was mine and only mine. I called the leasing office. I removed my name at the first legal date. Claudia handled the letters. She sent notice to the venue and vendors too. I also changed every password, banking, email, phone plan, streaming, everything. I didn't block Marissa. I wanted her messages to keep arriving. Over the next week, her emotions ran in a loop. Anger, bargaining, sadness, then anger again. She texted from the resort. Why are you so cold? She wrote. 2 hours later, another text. Call me now, this is scary. Then a third. Fine, be a robot, I hate you. I didn't respond, I didn't need to. On moving day, I loaded a rented Sprinter van. It was 9 miles to my storage unit. Ryan offered to help quietly without Marissa. He showed up with gloves and a blank face. Dude, I'm sorry, he said. She told us you were cheating. I wasn't, I said. I just stopped funding her. Ryan nodded and didn't ask more. We worked in silence, like a job. When the last box was inside the unit, I felt relief. Not joy, just space. That afternoon, I drove to Charlotte. It was 604 miles and I didn't stop much. I arrived at my sublet after midnight. I unpacked 1 box, then slept on clean sheets. My new job started Monday. First day was onboarding and meetings with real adults. No one mocked ambition. No one called a salary a little bank thing. My director shook my hand, firm. Glad you're here, he said. We move fast. I liked that. 2 days later, I got the last piece I needed. A man named Derek Callahan emailed me. Subject line was Marissa. Body was short. We need to talk, he wrote. I'm not what she told you. Claudia told me not to respond emotionally, so I responded like a professional. Call at 6, I wrote. Tell me what you know. Derek called at 6 on the dot. His voice sounded tired, embarrassed. I'm sorry, he said. I didn't know she used you. You're her ex, I said. You went on the trip. It wasn't a trip, he said. It was her idea to trap you. Derek explained the part Marissa never planned to share. He had been shopping for a new bank partner. His small logistics company needed a line of credit. He was expanding into a warehouse in North Carolina. He found my new bank's lending page. He recognized my name from Marissa's mouth. I saw you were a VP, he said. And then she showed me your prenup. I went still. She showed you the prenup, I asked. She bragged about beating it, he said. She said you'd cave. Derek paused. I printed it, he said. I have your signed copy. He offered to meet near my office the next morning. I agreed. He showed up in a plain polo, no drama. He slid a folder across a coffee shop table. Inside was the prenup, signed by both of us. Also inside were screenshots of Marissa's messages to him. Derek kept his eyes on his cup. I don't want her back, he said. I want you to know. I took photos of every page, then I slid the folder back. You said you need a bank partner, I said. What do you need? Derek blinked. You're still offering business, he said. I'm not offering friendship, I said. I'm doing my job. Derek nodded slowly. Then yes, he said. I want to apply. That was the moment it clicked. Marissa thought she controlled both of us. She didn't. Update 4. The next weeks were quiet, finally. Not easy, but simple. Work in Charlotte kept me busy. I reviewed deals, tested assumptions, and built decision memos. My first month, I got praised for pushing back on bad numbers. My director liked no when it was justified. I started going to the gym near my sublet. Same routine, same hours, no selfies. I met my next-door neighbor, a nurse named Allison. She waved once, then left me alone. On weekends, I walked the rail trail. I ate tacos at a small place with no line. I felt my brain settle. No constant tension, no hidden tests. 3 months in, I hit my first internal milestone. I closed a deal that saved $140,000 in annual risk costs. My director put me up for a spot bonus. It came through at $12,500, taxed hard but still real. I used part of it for a down payment. Not because I needed a house, because I wanted control. I bought a 3-bedroom townhome in Loso. Price was $625,000 and I put 20% down. The mortgage was big, but it was mine. No one could threaten it. While I built that life, Tampa stayed noisy in the background. Marissa's friends and family started reaching out. Jenna texted. "Why did you humiliate her?" she wrote. Kelsey called, then left a voicemail. "She's destroyed," she said. "You're heartless." I didn't respond to most. I responded once to Linda. "Are you okay?" I asked her. Not Marissa, her. Linda replied fast. "I'm ashamed," she wrote. "I raised her to chase attention." Linda told me Marissa had been lying publicly. She said I got fired, panicked, and ran off with another woman. Linda also told me the real reason Marissa kept her from me. Linda had refused to pay for new wedding upgrades. "She wanted a bigger dress," Linda wrote. "She said you were cheap." I forwarded Linda a short message back. "I'm sorry you got pulled into it," I wrote. "Thank you for the receipts." Linda replied with one line. "You deserved better." Then, without me asking, Derek's banking file moved forward. His business numbers were solid, his documents were clean. He came to Charlotte for a site visit. We toured an empty warehouse shell, 18,000 square feet. He looked around, nodding. "This is the plan," he said. It felt almost funny, but not in a happy way. Marissa's closure trip had created my best new account. I heard through mutual contacts that Marissa hated that part. She called it humiliation and a setup. She posted vague quotes about betrayal. She never posted what she wrote in her group chat. Ryan eventually texted again. "I saw the screenshots," he wrote. "I'm sorry I laughed." I didn't reply right away. I didn't need his regret for air. Update 5 in January, I posted a LinkedIn update. It wasn't revenge, it was a career move. New title, new city, new bank, and a photo in a plain suit. I wrote 4 sentences about risk discipline and team culture. Within an hour, it had a few hundred reactions. Former coworkers commented, recruiters messaged, and my boss liked it. That same day, my phone lit up like a broken sign. Marissa called, then called again. She emailed from 2 different accounts, then she texted from an unknown number. The first text was simple. "I saw your post," it said. "Can we talk?" I didn't respond. The second text arrived 20 minutes later. "You lied to me," she wrote. "You never said it was that much." I stared at that one for a full minute. She knew the number before, she just didn't respect it. Her next message came with a different tone. "I'm sorry," she wrote. "I was scared. I acted stupid." Then a photo came through. Her ring sitting on a counter. "I still have it," she wrote. "I never stopped loving you." My stomach didn't move. I felt nothing but distance. Brandon messaged me on Instagram. "Hey man," he wrote. "I owe you an apology." Tori D. Med too. "Marissa lied," she wrote. "She said you cheated." Ryan called me at lunch. I answered because I felt like it was time. "I believed her," he said. "I felt stupid when I saw proof." "What proof?" I asked. "Linda showed everyone receipts," he said. "Marissa tried to deny till screenshots hit." I took a breath. "Okay," I said. "I'm not angry." Ryan sounded relieved. "You're taking it well," he said. "I'm not taking it," I said. "I already left." That weekend, I flew to Tampa to see my parents. Not for Marissa, for me. My dad hugged me hard at the airport. My mom looked at my face like she was checking damage. Over dinner, my dad said one sentence that stuck. "You can't negotiate respect," he said. I nodded. He was right. When I flew back, I felt lighter, like I had stopped carrying someone else's chaos. Update 6, Marissa showed up in Charlotte in late February. I came home from work and saw her near my driveway. She stood beside a rental car, hair done, outfit perfect. She looked like a casting call for remorse. I didn't act surprised. I unlocked my door, then turned to face her. "Nathan," she said, voice soft, "please don't slam the door." "What do you want?" I asked. She walked closer, hands clasped. "I want to fix this," she said. "I'm different now." "You always say that," I said. Her eyes filled fast. "I lost friends," she said. My mom barely speaks to me. I waited. I can move here, she said. I can start over with you. No, I said. Marissa flinched. Just hear me out, she said. I was under pressure. From who? I asked. Your own ego, she shook her head, desperate. You made me feel small, she said. I laughed once, quiet. You called my job a joke, I said. You called me boring. Marissa wiped a tear. I was kidding, she said. You weren't, I said. You enjoyed it. She stepped closer again. I blocked Derek, she said. I cut him off. That's not change, I said. That's cleanup. Marissa's voice sharpened. So you punish me forever, she asked. I'm not punishing you, I said. I'm protecting myself. She looked at my house behind me. The jealousy flashed before she hit it. You bought this, she said. Already. Yes, I said. Her face tightened. You did that without me, she said. After everything I gave you. You gave me stress, I said. You gave me insults. Marissa tried a new angle fast. I can cook, she said. I can support you. I'll be low maintenance. I stared at her. You were never low maintenance, I said. You were high demand. She whispered like a confession. I was scared you'd leave, she said. So I pushed you first, I nodded once. That's the truth, I said, and it's why this ends. Marissa's voice rose. You think you're better than me now, she said. I think I'm calmer without you, I said. She reached for my arm. I stepped back. Please, she said. I'll do therapy. I'll do anything. You would do anything to keep benefits, I said. You wouldn't do anything to build love. Her mouth opened, then shut, because she knew I was right. I held the door open, not inviting, just ending. Go home, I said. Don't come back. She stood there shaking for a second. Then she turned, got in the car, and drove off. I went inside and locked the door. My hands didn't shake. Update 7. 2 weeks later, Claudia forwarded me a letter. It came from a Tampa attorney, heavy on threats. Marissa claimed she was entitled to restitution. She listed wedding expenses, gifts, and lost opportunity. Claudia called me right after. She's fishing, she said. She has no case. What do we do? I asked. We answer once, Claudia said. Then we ignore. Claudia's response was short and brutal in legal language. Prenup, separate assets, documented receipts, and her own messages. Marissa's attorney sent another letter anyway. This one demanded the ring back, plus compensation. Claudia replied again, colder. She included the proof Marissa didn't expect. It wasn't just receipts. It was Marissa's own group chat line about ghosting. After that, the lawyer letters stopped, so Marissa changed weapons. She ran a social media campaign. She posted a long video, crying, talking about financial abuse. She never said my name. She didn't have to. Everyone knew. She also posted a screenshot of my LinkedIn post. Her caption read, "He abandoned me for status." At first, a few people supported her. Then Linda commented. Linda wrote one sentence, public, direct. I saw the receipts, stop lying. That opened the flood. Ryan commented too. He wrote, I saw the messages, you used him. Kelsey deleted her supportive comment after that. Even Jenna went quiet. Marissa's own cousin stopped defending her. Marissa tried to delete parts of the thread. Screenshots already existed. A local Tampa gossip page reposted the whole thing. They blurred names, but everyone knew anyway. Marissa sent me one last furious text. You ruined my life, she wrote. I replied with 6 words. You posted the lies, not me. She didn't respond after that. Work stayed steady. Derek's deal funded in April. He shook my hand after closing. Thanks, he said. Sorry again. Don't be sorry, I said. Be consistent. He nodded like he understood. Update 8. 1 year after I moved, I felt stable in a new way. Not excited, not chasing, just grounded. My compensation increased after performance reviews. Base went to $235,000. Bonus target stayed 30%. I also got stock refresh units. They vested quarterly, slow and real. I bought a small rental condo that summer. A 2-bedroom near Noda, $382,000, rented out immediately. The townhome felt like home now. My kitchen had my stuff, not someone's props. I also wasn't alone anymore. I started dating Allison, my neighbor, in late spring. It was quiet at first. Dog walks, coffee, simple dinners. Allison asked questions, but not like a trap. She listened to answers without making them a debate. One night, she said one sentence I didn't expect. You don't have to earn peace, she said. I believed her. In September, Marissa sent a final message. It came through email, not text. Subject line was, "I'm sorry." The body was longer than I expected. She admitted she used attention like oxygen. She admitted she wanted my paycheck more than my presence. She also admitted the trip was meant to pressure me. She wrote that she thought I would stay and pay. At the end, she wrote, "I regret hurting you. No excuses, no threats, just regret." I replied with 2 sentences. "I accept your apology, I wish you well." Then I archived it. No long closure speech, no return conversation. Allison asked if I was okay. I told her the truth. "I'm fine," I said. "I'm not going back." She nodded and kissed my cheek once. Then she asked what I wanted for dinner. That was my real closure, not a speech, just a normal night. Final update: in October, I went back to Tampa for a conference. It was 3 days of panels and networking. On day 2, I got a text from Linda. She asked if we could meet. I agreed to coffee near the convention center. I figured it was about her, not Marissa. Linda arrived with Marissa's dad, Tom. He looked older than I remembered. Linda didn't waste time. "I'm sorry," she said. "I failed you and I failed her." Tom sat down slow. "We raised her wrong," he said. "We rewarded drama." I didn't know what to say at first. So I stayed honest. "I loved her," I said. "I just couldn't live like that." Linda nodded, eyes wet. "You didn't deserve the way she treated you," she said. Tom looked at his hands. "She told us lies," he said. "Then we saw proof." Linda took a breath. "I want you to know," she said. "I told her the truth." "What truth?" I asked. "That love without respect is just need," she said, "and need makes people cruel." I sat back and let that land. I didn't feel anger, just a quiet sadness. Tom cleared his throat. "She's in therapy," he said. "She's finally facing herself." "I'm glad," I said. "I mean that." Linda reached into her purse and slid something forward. It was the ring box, empty. "She returned it," Linda said. "She said you should never see it again." I nodded once. "Thank you," I said. We talked for 20 more minutes about nothing important. Whether work, Linda's health, Tom's retirement plans. When we stood to leave, Linda touched my arm. "You're a good man," she said. "I hope you know that." I didn't give a speech. I just said what I believed. "I learned something," I said. "You don't build a future with someone who mocks it." On my flight back to Charlotte, I looked out the window. The city lights turned into a clean grid below. I thought about how close I came to marrying noise. Then I thought about my quiet house and Allison's laugh. If you're listening to this and you feel disrespected, notice it. Notice it the first time, not the 100th. Love should not require you to shrink, and commitment should never come with a price tag.